Hello बच्चों, today I am going to explain how to determine relative velocity of a body. Determination of relative velocity of the body. Here relative velocity of body A with respect to body B. We are going to calculate how to calculate relative velocity of A with respect to body B. So first step we have to follow that. First step we have to follow that we will make the speed or velocity of with respect to body 0. With respect to body, here with respect to body is B. So we have to make VB 0. For this we will subtract the same quantity in the velocity of body B, and then in the second step we will add the velocities of A and B. That will give a relative velocity of former body here is A. Former body means A. Means body A has velocity VA and B has velocity VB. So we are going to calculate VAB. VAB is the relative velocity of A with respect to body B. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to put the value of velocity of A as it is, and we have to bring this body B at rest. For this we will add VB in this value, so as a whole it will become 0, and so this is minus VB. So here you have to sum up minus VB. So what we are getting here, VAB is equal to VA minus VB. VA minus VB is the relative velocity of A with respect to body B when both are moving in the same direction. Here situation was that this is the step how to calculate the relative velocity of body A with respect to body B. So with respect to body is here B. So we have to do that body B to bring at rest. To bring at rest, we will subtract the same value of the velocity of B. So same value of velocity, by subtracting we will get the value of B at 0, and then after that we will add the two velocity as they are moving in the same direction. Here is some concept to use the sign. Here is the coordinate system. This is the coordinate system. Here first coordinate, this is VA and VB, both are moving along this direction. If you are moving along this direction, it will be taken as positive. If you are moving along that direction, if you are moving along this direction, it will be taken as negative. Here if you are moving in this direction, it is negative. Here if you are moving in this direction, it will be positive. This concept should be used to calculate the relative velocity. For this situation I have calculated. Now change the situation. VB is not moving in the same direction. VB is moving along this direction. So what is here? Velocity of A is plus VA, and velocity of B, velocity of body B this is minus VA. It is given. Now according to this situation, both the bodies are moving opposite to each other. So here we will consider, this is the situation, VB here, velocity of body B is negative of this. Now according to concept, we are going to calculate VAB, and VA will be substituted as it is, then plus, according to the concept, we have to make the velocity of body B 0. For this we will add here, we will add VB. It will be added in this, then it will become 0. And that quantity what you are adding here, VB adding here, and that quantity is added at this place. So now this is VB plus VB is added here. So VAB, when the bodies are moving to opposite to each other, it will be VA plus VB. This is the relative velocity of A with respect to B. Now I am going to calculate relative velocity of B with respect to A. So it will be denoted by VBA. So what we have to do, first of all, we have to substitute the value of B here, then plus sign. Now VB, we are calculating here, the value is minus VB. According to this situation, value is minus VB. Now we are calculating the relative velocity of B with respect to A. So with respect to body, the velocity of the with respect to body should be taken to be 0. For that, same quantity will be subtracted from it. So by subtracting minus VA, it will be taken here. So plus minus VA. So it will give here minus VB minus VA, minus VB minus VA. It will be the relative velocity of B with respect to A. Here you can see difference. Relative velocity of A with respect to B, when both are moving opposite to each other, here you can see they are moving opposite to each other, the plus sign comes here. Now we are calculating relative velocity of B with respect to A. So it is moving in the negative direction, so its value will be minus VB and then plus, and we have to make this value 0. For that we have to add minus VA, so that will be added here minus VA, and therefore it will come to this. This is the relative velocity. Now change the situation. In the next situation we are going to change the situation of the movement of the two bodies. They are moving. Now VA is also moving in the negative direction along this direction. VA is also moving in this direction. Now we are going to calculate relative velocity of A with respect to B. So what we will do here? We will this here A has value minus VA, B has value minus VB. So we are going to calculate relative velocity of A. So we will put here the value of velocity of A as it is here, this one. Then plus, we have to make this 0. For this making 0, we will add the opposite value. That means plus VB. So this will be added plus VB here. Plus VB. Now what is the value? This is minus VA plus VB. This will be the relative velocity of A with respect to B, which both are moving in the same direction but in the negative x-axis. At that time this will be the value. This is VB minus VA. You can write here VB minus VA, VAB. Now we are going to calculate relative velocity of B with respect to A. Relative velocity of B with respect to A. We are going to calculate this thing. So what we will do, B minus VB, this is minus VB, it will be placed as it is, plus we have to make it 0. For this we have to add plus VA. So here plus VA. So what will be the value? Minus VB plus VA. So you will get here VA minus VB. This will be the relative velocity of B with respect to A. Relative velocity of B with respect to A. This is the situation. How to calculate the relative velocity of B. Now, these are the examples. These were the examples for the body moving in the same direction. Now, we are going to take the relative velocity of the two bodies which are not moving in the same direction. They are at some angle. Let A is moving in this direction with velocity VA and B is moving in this direction with velocity VB. Now we have to calculate the relative velocity of A. We are going to calculate relative velocity of A with respect to B. What will be the value in this case? So, according to the relative velocity, as we are going to compare, we are calculating the relative velocity with respect to each other. Therefore, what we will do, we have to start both the vector, both the velocity or both the body from the single point. This is the single point O and B is moving along this direction. Draw here. What is the direction of the vector, velocity vector? Here it is moving in this direction, VA. Here you have to take like this, not here. We are going to draw here. This is VA, VB in this direction. Both the tail of both the vectors should be taken at one point. So this is VB, VA. VA is along this direction, VB is along this direction, and the angle between them is, let it is theta. How to calculate it? As told before, that you have to make this 0, and for making 0 with respect to body 0, speed of with respect to body 0, you have to subtract the value, same value. So this is point O, and taking along this direction, this is minus VB. So now the velocity of B becomes 0. Now we will calculate the resultant of these two vectors by making this parallelogram. We have made here parallelogram, and this angle is 180 minus theta. So the resultant is here, this one. It will give the relative velocity of A with respect to body B at an angle alpha with A and beta with B. But we are calculating the relative velocity of A with respect to body B, so the angle is taken from body A. So this is the relative velocity, and now we can use the relation of resultant of two vectors. We will be able to calculate the relative velocity, magnitude of relative velocity of A with respect to B. So according to resultant of this, so value, magnitude of the relative velocity of A with respect to B, this will be VA square plus minus VB square plus 2VA minus VB cos 180 degree minus theta. This will be the resultant value. So you will get here VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB, and you will get sin 90 minus theta, sin 90 minus theta, cos 180 minus theta, that will give you cos theta. That will give you cos theta. Cos theta. Since cos 180 minus theta is equal to cos theta. So this will be the magnitude of relative velocity. Now what will be the direction? For direction we will use a formula from vector tan inverse. It will be tan inverse VB sine 180 minus theta divided by VA plus VB cos 180 minus theta. This will be used here. So this is the direction and this will be the magnitude of a relative velocity. This will be the magnitude of relative velocity and this will be the direction. Similarly, if we want to calculate the relative velocity of B, we want to calculate VBA, relative velocity of B with respect to A. Then what we have to do? We have to make, I am making in the same figure that A should be taken to be negative here. A should be taken to be negative here. This is now minus VA. And then you have to proceed, make the parallelogram and it will give the VBA. This is the angle theta and this angle will be 180 minus theta and this angle will be again you can write alpha. So you will get here VBA is equal to VB square plus minus VA square plus 2VB minus VA cos 180 degree minus theta. Then you will get VB square plus VA square minus 2VA VB and then cos theta. You will get this one. What is the angle theta? That will depend on magnitude will be same. You can say this magnitude will be same, but direction will be opposite. And you will calculate here alpha is equal to B. B means here A. VA sine 180 minus theta divided by VB plus VA cos 180 minus theta. So here there will be change in the angle. This is alpha is equal to tan inverse this quantity you will get here. So my dear student, this is the technique how to determine the relative velocity. You cannot use directly, this can be used, but you cannot use the formula directly. You have to use some concept and then you will be successful in solving the numerical problem. So please do follow these steps.